In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to use geometric constraints in Inventor Fusion. Let's toggle off Precise Input and Snap modes and activate the Rectangle tool. We'll drop a rectangle about here. Now let's create a line. I'll snap to this point and this point on the rectangle. Press Escape to exit the tool. Activate the Project Geometry tool. Now select the origin point from the browser. It appears in the graphic area. Let's Control-select the origin point and the diagonal line we created, and apply our first constraint, a midpoint constraint. That means the midpoint of my line is now locked to the origin point of the plane. Let's grab and drag our geometry to see how it behaves. When we drag it by the corners, you can see that our rectangle is centered against the origin point. Let's place a circle now, snapping its center to the midpoint of one of the rectangle sides. Hover the mouse, there's the glyph, left-click when you see it, and the circle center is snapped there. We'll snap the next point to the rectangle corner. Left-click when you see the glyph, and press Escape to exit the tool. Now let's just manipulate our geometry a bit to see how it behaves. Now let's Control-select this point and the circle, and apply a coincident constraint. Let's drag our geometry again to see how it behaves. We can also select and delete constraints. Let's reapply it. I'll select this line and apply a horizontal constraint. Let's try to over-constrain our geometry. I'll select these two lines and apply an equal constraint. And here we see the error details. The sketch is over-constrained. If your model's over-constrained, it means Fusion doesn't know which constraints to consider when calculating the model. I've just created another circle. Let's Control-select the circle and this line, and let's apply a tangent constraint. Now select the circle again and this line and apply another tangent constraint. Let's draw a few more lines now. OK. I'll Control-select these two lines and apply a perpendicular constraint. Now let's Control-select these two lines and apply an equal constraint. This concludes our introduction to geometric constraints.